get underway at Ewood Park. The referee this evening is filled out, who was the match referee at Old Trafford in September when Rovers won there to break their Premiership duck away at United. He's about to get us underway in this first half. Rovers will kick from left to right, and off we go. Rovers in their home kit, the blue and white halves, white shorts, white socks. Manchester United, red tops, black shorts, black socks. Immediately United come forward right hand side. Ronaldo trying to get it into the box, he does do. Nelson's there for Rovers. Two guy under a bit of pressure from Fletcher. Fletcher robs him and Ronaldo picks up. He's back after suspension and a knee injury. Richardson, who scored 2 at the weekend, finds Rooney. It falls for Richardson in the area, tries a shot, it was looping towards goal. Brad Friedel wrong-footed for a second. He was glad to see that one go wide of his right-hand post. It's low into the feet of Kuchu, who's always trying to make himself available. Not really matching it with any end products at the moment. Ronaldo now coming forward for United. It might be a break 3-on-2. He's looking to feed it through to Rooney. He comes in field on his own and tries a shot. It's only a couple of yards wide. You can always tell by a goalkeeper's reaction whether they're worried. Brad Friedel just stood and watched that one. It went just past his right-hand post.
It's annoying because it's poor play by Rovers in United's half of the pitch that led to that attack. Really was sloppy play from Tugay and Kuchu.
Bentley coming forward as Brown behind him twists and turns away from him and will now square it towards the edge of the penalty area, headed away by Everett. Richardson takes down and immediately looks forward towards Sahar, and United are on a break. That looked like handball against Ronaldo. Play goes on. Rooney is right hand side. It's 3-on-3 for a minute. Chip ball towards Sahar, edge of the box, he hits it towards goal, and it's just wide of Brad Friedel's left hand post. Well, Rovers exposed there, 3-on-3, great ball from Rooney. Sahar, admittedly with his wrong foot, tried to hook it into the bottom corner, just flashed past the far post.
A lightning break from United with Ronaldo doing the damage in the centre of the park, out to Rooney. And a nice cross again from Rooney, but thankfully this time Sahar just put it wide.
Chip free kick forward towards Kuchu, who's battling away. Was he fouled by Brown? He was always nibbling at the back of Shevki Kuchu, trying to put him off. Much better hold-up play from the Finn though. That's what Rovers need more of in this game.
It's not been sticking, has it, when it's been played up front? And that's not particularly the front two's fault, it's some of the supply they've had.
So Rovers free kick again, it's about 30 yards out. This one's just right of centre, maybe 5 yards or so. Again, ideal for the left footer, and Morten Gamst Pedersen, 5 appearances against United, scored 3 goals. Of course, both of those at Old Trafford earlier on this season in Rovers' first victory there for 42 years. He fancies this one. The Norwegian, who also scored here in the first leg of the semi-final. Ewood Park holds its breath as Pedersen runs up, strikes the ball. It's a great one, it's off the post! Bentley for Rovers, it's in! And it owes so much to a quite brilliant free kick from Morten Gamst Pedersen. Van der Sar got a slight touch. It hit the inside of the post. David Bentley, just a day after joining the club on a permanent basis, was first to react, and he poked the ball past the Dutch international. It couldn't be cleared off the line by the United defender, and Rovers, after they've been under so much pressure in this game, take the lead 10 minutes before half-time at Ewood Park. It's Blackburn Rovers 1, Manchester United 0.
Well, yet again, Manchester United undone by the brilliance of Morten Gamst Pedersen. That was a magnificent strike. And David Bentley didn't give it up. He watched it. It was a great save from Van der Sar. It came looping out to Bentley. First time touch. And he just caught Van der Sar on his heels. And it just literally rolled over the line into the corner. But what a free kick that was again.
At the other end, United have been stung by that goal, are looking for an immediate response, have won themselves a corner. It looks as though Fletcher will take over on the far side. Ronaldo in the area, as is Ferdinand, Vidic, Brown, Richardson making a late run. Rooney's midway inside the Rovers' half. Chip ball towards the edge of the penalty area, might fall for Rooney. Slide comes in from Savage. Rooney strikes, parried by Friedel. Sahar's there, and Sahar will equalise for Manchester United. Rovers hold the lead for less than 2 minutes, and yet again against Rovers, it's the Frenchman Louis Sahar. The corner not properly cleared, a great strike from Rooney, a great save from Friedel, but Sahar was there left-footed from the angle left-hand side to bounce it into the ground just inside the far post, and 37 minutes gone. It's Rovers 1, Manchester United 1.
Well, if only Rovers could have kept hold of that lead, but straight away at the other end, Brad Friedel, similar to the Van der Sar, but this time out to Louis Sahar, and who does well to control the ball and force it into the net. But again, a great strike from Rooney.
And for United's goal, Friedel made a great save, and we have seen the replay, and Louis Sahar was definitely offside, and it wasn't close. It was a couple of yards as well. That is an appalling decision by the assistant referee on the far side. Neil trying to get past Everett, he's blocked off by the Frenchman, and it will be a Rovers free kick. And I think Mark Hughes is just suggesting there, well, why isn't that a yellow card if the Rovers players have been booked? Well, is that not worthy of one?
Similar, wasn't it, to the two-guy lunge that stopped Rooney breaking forward, and he got booked for his trouble.
The Rovers have this free kick. They took the lead in the 35th minute through David Bentley. Sahar equalised 2 minutes later. We've got 5 minutes until the break. It's 1-1 here at Ewood Park. Cucci's header. Ferdinand back towards his own goal. Bentley's in there and re-gives Rovers the lead. And it's a calamity for Rio Ferdinand. A free kick from halfway. Cucci flicked it on. Ferdinand headed it back towards goal. Van der Sar had already made his way out, and David Bentley left with the easiest of tasks to pop it over the line in the space of 5 minutes. There have been 3 goals here at Ewood Park. 2 for Rovers, 1 for United. It's Blackburn Rovers 2, Manchester United 1.
Well, full marks to David Bentley for being aware of what was happening, but it was a horrendous mix-up between Ferdinand and his goalkeeper. Ferdinand said to him, shout, let me know where you were. But Ferdinand really should have known that his keeper might have been coming for that ball. Ironic chance of Rio.
Well, if the footballing gods are looking down on Ewood Park, then there is a great sense of justice in Rovers getting that gift of a goal, because Sahar was certainly offside for United's equaliser. Rio Ferdinand in turn has gifted Rovers one at the other end, and Rovers back in front here at Ewood Park. 2-guy picks up for Rovers. He will look right and find Lucas Neal, who's in a bit of space. Final 30 seconds of this first half. Great chip ball forward to Reid on the right-hand side. Oh, tries to get the cross. That's off Browntown, and it will be a Rovers penalty. The assistant referee flags, and Rovers have a spot kick right at the end of the first half here. And again, maybe there's a sense of justice in this decision. Last week at Old Trafford, United got a dodgy one awarded against Kizanishvili. This week, Rovers had one. This one looked to be a definite penalty. It's been awarded against Wes Brown. The cross from Reid certainly struck the United defender's arm, and Rovers have a spot kick. It might be the final act of this first half. It's a great chance to go in 3-1 up.
I'll tell you what, the referee, I thought wave play on, but full credit to the assistant referee, who for once takes responsibility and puts his flag up, which was exactly the right thing to do, because if you give one the way you did at Old Trafford last week, you have to give that one. Now, is this Lucas Neal?
What an opportunity this is for Rovers, and it is Lucas Neal, the man who will take, of course, scored a penalty for Australia in their shootout victory against Uruguay that sent them to the World Cup finals. He's looking for a goal here against Manchester United, which would give Rovers a 3-1 lead. The Australian has a very short run-up, unorthodox. He's left of the ball. It will only be about 2 or 3 paces, relying very much on accuracy. The whistle goes. It's Neal against Van der Sar, and Neal scores for Rovers, sends Van der Sar the wrong way. The keeper went to the right, Neal went to the left, and at Ewood Park, a remarkable end to this first half. It's now Blackburn Rovers 3, Manchester United 1.
Well, that was a magnificent penalty from Lucas Neal. I'm not a big fan of the short run-ups, but oh, beautiful penalty.
Well, Ewood Park just can't quite believe it at the moment, can they?
Can we go home now? Floodlight failure, perhaps not.
The game gets back underway, but we are at half-time here. The ball goes forward and the referee puts the whistle to his lips, and the cheers around Ewood Park. You think that Rovers have just won the league. Half-time at Ewood Park. It's Blackburn Rovers 3, Manchester United 1. We're about to get underway for this second period. The referee Phil Dowd just doing the usual check of numbers, checking everything's in order. And when he gets us underway, which he does now, Rovers will kick from right to left towards the Blackburn end, leading by 3-1 in this match. We'll run down the two teams for you in a minute. Cucci immediately heads on. Bentley left-hand side trying to get in. Does a step over, chip towards Cucci with a header, it goes over his head. Emerton gets his first touch, right-hand side of the penalty area now. Twisting, turning away from Evra. Goes back to the scorer of Rovers' third goal, Lucas Neely. Goes infield past Kieran Richardson, and it will be a Rovers free kick. Well, Wendy Howard, who's alongside me as usual, what do you make first and foremost of the change? You'll have to break off, maybe in a moment. Rovers take the free kick quickly. Reid feeds Emerton. Savage takes over. Neil lays it back to the Welshman. Former Manchester United trainee, of course, in his younger days. He chips the ball forward, and that's straight through to Van der Sar. Neville down towards Ronaldo, back with the United captain, the England international. Ferdinand takes over, again the chip ball towards Sahar, who heads down. Rooney inside the area, is onside. Great save by Brad Friedel, and that could be a massive moment in this match. Just 6 minutes into the second half, Sahar with the header down. Rooney had just ghosted him behind the Rovers defence, and left-footed he struck from about 12 yards. It was a wonderful save by Brad Friedel.
Well, it's a fantastic save, but the Rovers defence was stood still appealing for offside, and I don't think Rooney was offside. He really should have buried it though, Wayne Rooney should have given Brad no chance.
Pedersen now coming forward for Rovers, finds Bentley. 2 goals this evening for Rovers. Lays it back towards Savage. And forces Gray to retreat a little bit, but possession is with Rovers at the moment, just down the left-hand side. There are 2 Rovers men on side. Savage flicks it back in field towards Bentley, strikes, and it's a hat-trick for David Bentley! And Ewood Park just cannot believe what he's seeing at the moment.
It's happy birthday, Merry Christmas, anything you want. David Bentley hat-trick, fantastic finish. Robbie Savage, credit to him for the ball through.
Well, Michael Gray chipped the ball forward. Robbie Savage played a major part in that goal, flicking the ball over the head of the defender, who was Wes Brown. And David Bentley just steadied himself. They were firing the shot right-footed. He was left-hand side of the box. It was inside the far post. And 11 minutes into the second half at Ewood Park, it's Blackburn Rovers 4, Manchester United 1. And new signing David Bentley has a hat-trick.
Well, it's a wonderful finish because it was right in the corner. He just let it drop onto that right foot, and it was in from the moment it left his boot. Tremendous stuff.
United now come forward, a misplaced pass from Rovers. Ronaldo finds Evra, continues his run down the left-hand side. Torres across there for Rovers, tries to shepherd the ball out. Ronaldo's kept it in a cross goal, and Ruud van Nistelrooy has pulled one back for Manchester United. Well, that has to go down as a mistake by Andy Todd. I'm afraid he tried to shepherd the ball out. Ronaldo caught him, and after that it was the easiest of tasks to roll the cross goal into the path of Ruud van Nistelrooy. 62 minutes gone at Ewood Park. It's now Rovers 4, Manchester United 2.
Well, Mark Hughes is livid with Andy Todd. I mean, it's just such a basic mistake, and it puts United right back in this game. I said 5 minutes ago this game isn't over, because it can just change. The emphasis can change so quickly.
Sahar now on the left for United, looking to come forward. Again, he's up against Todd. Right-footed, he tries to play it in. Blocked by the Rovers captain. Emerton will now look to clear the ball. He does well. He just returns it back towards Lucas Neal. He looks long upfield. It's 2-on-2 at the back. Bentley flicks on. Cucci trying to get in. Pull back header from Vidic. Might fall for Bentley again. Takes it past one man. Has he overrun it? Van der Sar saves at the second attempt. Well, that was a chance if it had hit it first time to get Rovers 5th and his 4th. And again, that could be an important moment in this match.
This is the most ridiculous game of football now. That should have been a goal for Rovers.
Well, again, Vidic showing that he's struggling so far, adapting to the English Premiership. It was a weak back header. Cucci forward in, Van der Sar spilled, and then Bentley tried to take it inside Brown, and again past Van der Sar, but he just overhit his touch, and it allowed the Dutch goalkeeper to smother it, and the danger was gone. And still, they'll think, just why didn't he clip it towards goal? Because if it had beat the defender and goalkeeper, it was going into the unguarded net. Park will pick up. He has Savage behind him, laid off towards Sahar, who's now trying to instigate a United break. He moves away from Reed. Left-hand side is Ronaldo. Rooney and Van Nistelrooy also forward. Evra bombing on to give them support. Left-hand side, he gets there. He's faced by Todd. He goes past Andy Todd, and Andy Todd has just bundled him over. And this will be a Manchester United free kick, and it will be a yellow card for Andy Todd.
Andy just needs to step away and gather his thoughts. I think he's probably still so annoyed with himself for that mistake for United's second goal.
The referee just indicating that that's a cumulative tally of fouls that has led to Andy Todd being booked. But again, it's invited United forward, and all that stemmed from a Rovers corner. It was a Manchester United break, wasn't it? Just shows how quick they get out. They can change defence to attack. United free kick, far side. About 16 yards in from the goal line, a couple of yards in from the touchline. Right-footed, Ronaldo takes into the middle, half-headed away by Kucci, falls for Evra. He in turn falls over, back towards Van Nistelrooy with a chance! And Ruud Van Nistelrooy has got Manchester United right back into this game. Midway into the second half, Rovers never properly cleared the free kick. Held back in towards the Dutchman. He's only been on the pitch for about 10 minutes, but he scored 2 goals to pull this game back, and it's now Blackburn Rovers 4, Manchester United 3.
Well, Mark Bowen immediately got up and pointed at the linesman, but you have to say Van Nistelrooy is absolutely deadly from that area.
Well, once he got in, he never looked like missing, did he? Oh, that Evra had fallen over as well. It's the back heel from Wes Brown. Ruud Van Nistelrooy is definitely onside. Lucas Neal might be the man playing him on, but when he got in, could see the white of Brad Friedel's eye as he just laid it low down beyond his right hand, giving the Rovers goalkeeper absolutely no chance. And now we really do have a game on our hands here. The Rovers at 4-1 must have thought they got this game sewn up, but they've given Manchester United a lifeline back into this match. Emerton now bursting forward, trying to get away from Ferdinand, and Evra tries a strike! Just a couple of yards wide of Van der Sar's goal, but it was a great run from Brett Emerton, just what Rovers needed to try and relieve a bit of the pressure. Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't too far wide.
A great burst from Brett Emerton. But that's just so frustrating for Rovers, because it was just rat-a-tat-tat, wasn't it, in that penalty box, and just broke nicely from Van Nistelrooy. He doesn't need a second chance.
Well, Bentley's got a hat-trick. Ruud Van Nistelrooy, after coming on as a substitute, he's now on a hat-trick. Neville takes a throw down the line. Sahar chest down. He goes infield towards Ferdinand. He comes forward. He's got Evra left-hand side. Ronaldo is wider outside him, and that's where the ball goes. Right-footed, he whips it in towards the near post. It takes a touch off Andy Todd, and thankfully goes straight into the arms of Brad Friedel.
I just thought Rooney with an outstretched boot there might get a flick on that. Well watched by Brad.
Neville on this right-hand side, look for Park. Pedersen intercepts, and Reed now finds Pedersen again. Rovers dallying on the ball, and Pedersen slips, and Reed strong in the challenge on Ferdinand, and then Rio Ferdinand just bundles into the back of Morten Pedersen and has now pushed him over. And as he stood on the Rovers man there, it's ridiculous from Rio Ferdinand, isn't it? That's just pure frustration, and he's now going to go into the referee's book.
Well, very much from being seen as the aggressors in recent weeks, it's been the other way around tonight.
Van der Sar looks for Silvestre, one of the Manchester United substitutes. He's up towards the halfway line, just a long drilled pass forward, left-footed. Nelson heads away for Rovers. Pedersen just helps it away, and then Rio Ferdinand has gone clattering into the Rovers man, and Rio Ferdinand is going to be sent off here. A second yellow card in the space of about 90 seconds. It compounds an absolutely wretched afternoon for the England man. Well, so much for being the midfielder, Rio Ferdinand. Gifted Rovers a goal, 2 yellow cards. Rio Ferdinand heads for an early bath. Van der Sar with a clearance, picked up by Emerton. Van der Sar was out of goal. The Rovers crowd urged Emerton to shoot, but again he only has eyes for that corner flag, and he's going down the right hand side, steps away from one man, again from another, still going Emerton. Brilliant run, this could seal the game for Rovers. There's good option to pull it back towards Kucci. It's deflected and it's wide of goal. In fact, he's missed. It's not even deflected. That was the chance for Rovers to seal this game. Great work by Emerton. Cucci, in all honesty, has missed a bit of a sitter. It's all eyes now on the referee, Phil Dowd. Rovers seconds away from a famous victory. The ball's played to Neville on this right-hand side. Maybe one last chance for United. It's played upfield. The referee puts the whistle to his lips, and Rovers have recorded a famous victory over Manchester United. It's been a wonderful game at Ewood Park, and Rovers have won it by 4-3. For 35 minutes it was a quiet game, but Bentley gave Rovers the lead. 2 minutes later, Sahar equalised, only for Bentley to re-give Rovers the lead, and then a Lucas Neal penalty to send Rovers 3-1 in at half-time. Bentley completed a hat-trick on 56 minutes to put Rovers 4-1 up. It looked as though the game was over, but Van Nistelrooy came as a substitute, and 2 goals in the space of 6 minutes pulled it back to 4-3. United threatened but could never get past Brad Friedel. With just a couple of minutes remaining, Rio Ferdinand was sent off for his second bookable offence. Robbie Savage was stretchered off from the tackle that earned Rio his second booking. Rovers have held on here though. It's a huge victory after the last week that Rovers have had, and it's Rovers' first league double over Manchester United for 75 years. It's finished at Ewood Park after an outstanding match. Blackburn Rovers 4, Manchester United 3.
Yeah, fantastic game. Swayed from one team to the other, and we got ourselves in a great position, and then had a daft 5 minutes somewhat, and they came back at it. Came back into the game as you know they will do, but the lads showed great resolve, great commitment, kept on asking United players questions, and thoroughly deserved the victory tonight. The players were absolutely fantastic. They were really elated with their performance and obviously the result as well. I mean, I think that's the first time we've had the double over United for 70 odd years.
75.
So, I mean, 75, so if we can't celebrate tonight, we'll never be able to.
I mean, the first half hour, I couldn't see many goals in the game, and it just went crazy.
Yeah, well, that's how it panned out. We were a bit disappointed with their goal. We felt there was at least 3 players offside, so obviously you have a little bit of a grievance there, but we came back, and yeah, it was. Overall, we're absolutely delighted. There's not much we can say about that. We had everything that game, and plenty of incidents and plenty of goals, and great night for Blackburn Rovers.
Absolutely. Hat-trick hero, David Bentley.
Yeah, well, the lads had just ribboned him, said he should have waited a week to sign his contract, so we probably got a bargain, I think.